Stop. Stop right there. Get in!
Did you know that when Universal Pictures started filming The Fast and the Furious, two of their main street racing stars couldn't even drive a Honda Civic? The journey to getting this classic on the big screen was packed with near-miss casting choices, real-life romance, and some serious neighborhood repainting. The behind-the-scenes secrets of the 2001 original are wild. But before we dive in, hit like and subscribe if you love mind-blowing movie facts. When The Fast and the Furious hit theaters in the summer of 2001, nobody predicted it would launch one of the highest-grossing film franchises of all time. It was a mid-budget action movie inspired by an article about real underground street racing in New York City. Released on June 22, 2001, the film is an action thriller about an undercover LAPD officer named Brian O'Connor who infiltrates a high-stakes Los Angeles street racing crew. He is tasked with investigating hijackings of high-speed electronics trucks, which authorities suspect are being led by the crew's charismatic leader, Dominic Toretto. When The Fast and the Furious hit theaters in the summer of 2001, nobody predicted it would launch one of the highest-grossing film franchises of all time. It was a mid-budget action movie inspired by an article about real underground street racing in New York City. Here are the amazing facts you didn't know about this iconic action film. Fact 1. The leading ladies couldn't drive. It sounds ironic that the leading ladies of a multi-billion-dollar street racing franchise couldn't legally drive a Honda Civic when they were cast, but it's completely true. Michelle Rodriguez and Jordana Brewster didn't have driver's licenses. Despite playing skilled street racers, both actresses had to take driving lessons and pass their tests before filming began just to legally operate the cars on set. Fact 2. Eminem, Christian Bale, and Mark Wahlberg almost played Brian. They were considered for Brian O'Connor. Before Paul Walker landed his career-defining role, the studio looked at several huge names to play the undercover cop. Walker was ultimately cast because the director felt he had the perfect Golden Boy California vibe. Fact 3. Real romance off-screen, the intense chemistry between Dom and Letty wasn't entirely acting. Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez actually began dating in real life during the production of the film, continuing their relationship for most of the shoot before amicably parting ways. The romantic relationship was relatively short-lived. By the time the movie wrapped production and heavily rolled into its 2001 press tour, they had amicably split. Fact 4. The title was bought from a 1954 movie. For almost the entirety of production, the movie was titled Redline. When producers wanted to change it to The Fast and the Furious, they discovered B-movie legend Roger Corman owned the rights to that exact name from his 1955 racing film. Universal traded Corman the rights to some archival stock footage in exchange for the title. Fact 5. Neighborhood houses were repainted. To ensure that the bright, heavily customized import cars visually popped on screen, the production crew made a unique request to homeowners in the Los Angeles neighborhoods where they filmed. They asked permission to repaint the exteriors of several houses in muted, neutral tones so they wouldn't distract from the vehicles. And as part of the filming agreement, Universal Pictures promised the homeowners that if they hated the neutral colors, the crew would paint their houses back to their original colors once production wrapped. Which of these facts shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments if you loved this deep dive movie facts.